Whew, sis, I'm back. Boy, I can't do that sudden change. I'm like, if I do it on my phone, it's gonna ring. If I do it on my phone, my alarm's gonna go off, so I turn it off. If I do it on my phone, girl, just one of them days when I wanna. Dana, is it me? Or were you the same when you realized that song was about her cycle? I said, wait a minute, girl. She said, don't take it personal. She just want to be with you. She just want to be all alone when you think she doing you wrong. Don't take it personal, baby. Baby, cool gamer, good mountain. Mama, you're back. Jared, you're back. You're back. Yeah, biggity, back. You back. Like I said, let's send prayers out um, to Susan and to her family right now. You know what I mean? We praying for them, giving them strength. Um, They didn't lose anybody because I don't want that to sound like that to anybody, but we just praying for them. We're praying for Bossy and strength too. Um, we're praying for each other, sending good vibes, energy, sending some love when you see them, even if you don't know what they're going through. Just be good when you see them because you never know what they're going through. Big Bad Wolf, the kids, how you doing? How you doing this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh man, yeah, like I said, I'm like I don't have a Zoom open, so I'm sitting there diddly farting around with that. Then I look up and it's 2 minutes past the time I'm supposed to start. I said, wait a minute, I'm already off this morning. I'm off this morning because it was truly one of them days yesterday, y'all. It was one of them days on YouTube and on good, amazing drama, psychotic adventure. Y'all know how it is. Crazy cat mama, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing this morning? But yeah, so that was, you know how YouTube is. It's a trip to the amusement park, and it's not Disneyland, and it's not Great America. It's not one of those kind of amusement parks, but it's definitely the kind that has one that says, "Come on up and watch the freak show." Come on, it has that kind of amusement there. It definitely has dunk tanks where you can dunk people. It definitely has a bunch of clowns, and 42 of them got out of a two-seater car, and you're trying to figure out how, oh my goodness, how. It has that kind of stuff going on at this amusement park. That's YouTube, I mean. It has a boxing section where you're like, oh my goodness, this has to be a fight. Maybe it's a fight. It should lead to a fight, but it won't. Or yes, it will. A verbal jousting. That's what you'll get, a verbal jousting out of here. But yeah, so that was YouTube. But my day at work, Hansi. Busy would have been an understatement. It would have been an understatement. So, because it was so busy from the time I got there to the time I left, like literally, we had to run and lock them doors at 12:55. Because if we didn't, I'm like, it's gonna keep going. We had to take the last car. Shoot, because it was juke. And I said, well, everybody named Mama want something to eat tonight, and I'm gonna need them to go home. I'm gonna need them to go turn the style on. Knowing I would have been Virgie C, good morning. Knowing I would have been one of those people who was pulling up at 12:58 to place an order. I ain't gonna lie. I do it. I've been in businesses right before they shut the door, knowing they trying to leave. Somebody standing at the door waiting to lock it, and I come walking on in. I've done it. And I've used I'm a customer to act like I wish they would lock this door, but when you're on the other side of that, it make you want to kick somebody back. But anyway, so when I got home, my body has to wind down. So I didn't end up going to sleep till like 3. And I went to sleep at 3 and hunting. When it was time to get up earlier, it was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know how you got a headache because you still, so I was like, oh no, no, we gonna give our body a little more rest. Because like I tell you about yourselves, what's most important is you. You nothing to nobody if you're not doing nothing for yourself, or you don't care about yourself and you're not taking care of yourself. You can't be anything. All those people who you'll be like, well, they need me. What would they do without me? Well, honey, you gonna make them learn if you don't take care of you. Badass granny, how you doing? Get your mercy. Get mercy. I'm getting ready because y'all already know my mama calls. She gonna call like, I'm outside. It's Thursday show. So I know when I get my extra sleep, that means, auntie, you got to be ready to go. I got to be ready to go. But y'all, before I go, I gotta get on some of these streets. Some of these streets. Honey, and I guess I can't help but start first with our sister Jag. hmm hmm So yesterday when she came on live, I cut it on, y'all, and I said, well, first of all, I came on and it was Kanye and Jay Z. That was what I came into. So I was like, oh, also how won't find me. You know what I'm saying? So okay, she jammed. Oh yeah. I said, okay, what we about to do? Then she went to playing Kanye's service. And Yeezy don't play that, but she was playing it for us, some of his music, and everything else. And I was like, okay, she getting us in the spirit. Yes. Yes, she's having a moment. Because let me tell you something. I don't care what people say about you, what they call you. People have relationships with God, good or bad. They have relationships with higher beings, whatever. So I don't take that from nobody. I'm never here to hey, I'm not here to question what you say. I'm not one of those people that be telling people, oh, because you're doing this, there's no way you could love a God. Because I think that's a crock of BS. I think that's a crock of BS. And so, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Sorry. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, yeah, this is right. This is okay. Now the video, y'all, about a hour and 30 minutes. I suggest that maybe you watch the first maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and you'll be like, okay. And then I need you to fast forward. I want you to start at like the 110 mark. And when you do, it's going to open your eyes to everything in a nutshell. To me. But through my eyes, I see different. And this is what I saw the bees as hunted. So at like the 110 going into 111 mark, I noticed, okay, she's talking to little Jag. Little Jag's in the building. Okay. So she's telling her, yeah, what we gonna do? You need your imagination. So I want you to tone and do this. So we're gonna basically put on this song. And I'm thinking, they don't even know to cue up the thing, like cue up the music they're gonna use. We gotta hear the commercial. Like, girl, I skip ads for myself. I don't wanna hear the ads you going through, girl. I don't wanna hear the commercial. I don't want to think we on the radio. We listen to the radio. Remember how your jam used to go off? It'd be in the middle of your jam, and then a commercial come on. I don't need this. I don't need this. I'm not trying to pay AdSense with you. But anyway, so then little Jag, she comes into the light, and she comes in like the Dalai Lama. I mean, she had a little head wrap on her white. I was like, what she came, she came in here angelic. So, because I want to say something nice. Her skin is beautiful to me. And I'm gonna stay there on that. It's even. Her skin is beautiful. Anyway, so she comes in like the Dalai Lama, and Jag is feeding her some dolly garbage, and she tells her, when the song comes on. Now I believe I love music. I live music. I love music. It is part of me. It is a part of me. So there are times that I do. Susan, good morning, says, um, um, So I do close my eyes and I imagine and I go places with the music. I really do. I really do. It and take me places. Don't take me to places with the artist or nothing, but take me places. So I do believe in it. Okay. Okay. So just as I'm trying to buy the fact that Little Jag is really in this moment, I said, Danny, you better rewind that girl. You better rewind that girl. So I rewound it just a smidget when she first started going into her imagination. And I said, well, honey, this girl made up that Aaliyah and R. Kelly were her parents. So I know her imagination is about to just go wild. It's going to be so beautiful. I thought I was going to want to go where she went, right? Or I was going to see where she went. And if you listen real closely, where she first goes is a big place. It's a big place. And Jag is over in the corner, giving it, come on and tell me more. Big place, like what? Like an auditorium. I said, girl, like an auditorium. Girl, it ain't even a stadium. Girl, girl. Is this auditorium, I needed to know, was like the audience, was the auditorium, what's the one in New York? Well, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna stop talking. Oh my God, why is this not coming to my head? Like, what was this place? She said it was an auditorium. It's bright. And it's music and somebody playing music. And see, sometimes you're not gonna really be able to hear, put them AirPods on, turn them on loud, see if you can isolate the sound. You might have to edit into the things. I don't know. But that's if you get that deep. I just put the earphones on. But and rewound and silenced everything around me. But anyway. When she's saying it's an auditorium and music is playing, there's people everywhere, just people thinking it's an auditorium. And listen, Jag is gonna say this is about the 1 minute and 12 mark. Like I said, start at 1 minute and 10, and you just follow all through this. Rewind where you need to, because you're gonna take this all the way to the 1 minute to the end. From the minutes, start at 110, 110 even, and just ride that horse to the end of that video. But anyway, so she's like, auditorium, it's bright lights, it's everything, it's this, and she's like, and there's music playing, it's an instrument. Jag so the instrument is playing. Who's playing it? No, she says, who's playing the instrument? She said, huh? Now this in your imagination, huh? She said, so the instrument just playing itself. She says, I think she said it's a color purple or something playing I'm like, is that Prince? Is it Prince playing the instrument? I'm like, girl, if you don't take this fantasy, let me tell you something. I was having a better fantasy and going into my imagination, and while listening to this with my eyes wide open, than she was going. And so the next thing she's in this fantasy. So imagine, so while she's in it, Jag is at one point, I think that, oh my goodness, that might be just follow through, because some of the timestamps I can't get, but I'm telling you where to start and I'm telling you where to end. I'm telling you around where things are. But at one point, she's saying her imagination, and Jag is, I guess, over there smoking, because she not only starts coughing, she starts laughing. I need you to pay attention, because she's thinking, girl, this is some bullshit. She's thinking, girl, your imagination is not wild at all. It's not girls gone wild in her imagination. It was almost like girl go to sleep. It was like girl gone. It was like girl bye. It was like bye Felicia. It was like anything else. Just throwback. It was throwback. Throw it all back. Throw it all back. I mean, she couldn't even give me a good vision of a trip to the store. I mean, and I'm talking about since she's been with them, not even in her past. Like, girl. So after that, she's in the middle of it. But if you pay attention while she's rocking, because she's supposed to be still in the zone, her eyes are open a little bit. Because she's looking at the chat, y'all. Because remember, the computer right in front of her, like it's in front of me, honey. So she can still glance. I said, wait, girl, you can't be in the zone, Dalai Lama, and be in the chat. Like, the two don't exist. The chat doesn't even appear anymore. That's like telling me you got so deep in the spirit that you noticed somebody was going to the bathroom. How did you know? How did you stop and check that out? Did the spirit pause? Did the moment pause? I don't know. But anyway, so look, the song getting ready to go off. It's not like even all the way up. It was like dun 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 dun. She was like, "Okay, guys, what did you?" And Zach was like, "No, close your eyes. Get back in the moment." I was like, she was never in a moment. So just as she's saying, "Get back in the moment." You know, what are you doing? The friend who is waiting is like, "So y'all, we finna become a friend." I don't even know what she looked like, nothing, but I'm gonna be the friend. And then she was like, "Let's get back in the moment. Close your eyes." She's like, "Y'all, we got to go." And Jack, "What? Go? Hey, we ain't leaving. We finishing this. We live on YouTube." Like, like she got this millions of people. People are watching to see you do just what you do best, Auntie. And you know what you do, girl. And then we'll get to the singing later, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to put Jag in a 15-minute zone. But the Cray alone give me 60 minutes of jokes. I mean, but I'm trying not to go there. I'm trying not to. Anyway, so they get to arguing and shit. Lil Jag go put a hoodie on. I guess it was hoodie weather. They in Texas though, so she grabbed a hoodie, bang, put it on. She comes back like, "Hey, they done known each other since the 90s. I don't know them. I'm getting ready to go see Chief. And I'm getting ready to go see Chief." She keeps saying, "I'm like, who the fuck is Chief?" You know what I'm saying? Who is Chief? And then at about the 120 mark, 121, she's gonna, whenever she has that hoodie on, that blue hoodie, she gonna say, she going to see Chief, and then she say, "That's the high priestess of," and I don't know what she says. Like I rewound it a million times, but I'm like, "That's the high priestess," because she's saying it walking away. She's saying, "Chief, Chief is the high priestess of the." I'm like, "What, girl? What? Zumanda? What? Wait, Zumanda? Where are we going? Is this coming to America? Wait, where are we going with this one? I don't know what is going on." But I do know in part two, when we fast forward through, her making a track, her computer dying, all that, when we get through all that, because I got some things about that. But just to get back on Lil Jag, if you pay attention, because if you go to the first video, sorry, I'm fast forwarding too much, y'all. I should. At the end of that first video, Jag, you could tell, dog, Lil Jag was gonna stay with her. She kept saying, "We I," at French. She was speaking in French. We I. So then when she got Lil Jag to come back over there, like, "Let's finish our session." We were in the middle of a session. A session. I was thinking, first of all, we ain't channeling energies while you chain smoking squares in my face. We ain't channeling energy while we rolling dice. I mean, they wasn't doing that, but we might as well have been doing it. We can't channel and then Jag, you like, "I'm making music all day. I'm staying here and making music all day." I said, "Wait a minute, I thought y'all was getting ready to go see the priest of the Most High or whoever y'all was going to see." Who I don't know, because she gave me a a quick glimpse of blah, 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 it walked away. I don't know who it was actually, but she was going to see him and she was dressed like the Dalai Lama. And so then uh so what happens then? So Jag and old girl, they going back and forth, you know what I mean? And to me, old girl better than me, because Jag was talking buku shit. She'd have got up out of it. I'ma leave later. I can't stand "I'ma leave later" mofo. Hey, when your mouth gets running too hot, now. There's no time like now for you to get up out my presence. There's no way I'm leaving my house. And in the energy of my house is somebody who would dare to not only not hear me when I'm saying, "Hey, look, stop cutting me." You ain't even letting me finish. You not letting me talk. You loud. You think you running something. You got these cameras running all in my damn house, girl. Girl, you cray cray. I hear you spew this shit when I ain't even on the phone, when you ain't on there. Trick mama, trick mama. This what old girl basically wanted to say, but she better than me. I'd have put her ass out. Ain't no way you gonna be sitting in my house like, "And your daughter said." I don't care if my daughter did. I'm talking to you right now. I'm telling you right now. But here's the thing. Even if my daughter says she heard me yelling in the house because I'm crazy as hell and I come up in the crib and all I do is yell. Let's just say that is the truth. Let's say that is the truth. My daughter ain't going to tell me I stand up in my house with another bitch arguing with her back and forth. I don't stand with another bitch telling her and she telling me up in my house. And then Jag had the all-time nerve, girl. on a woman scale, on a black woman scale, to stand there to that woman and say to her, don't you dare test, basically, don't you dare test my gangster. I would have said, oh, bitch, you just tested mine. You, the day up in my house, girl, and then you talking about some you on YouTube. Girl, YouTube is where you about to get dragged. You might want to pause this camera. I don't give a damn if I knew you since 1922. You get what I'm saying? I don't care if our grandparents picked cotton together. I don't give a flying if my mama and your daddy was prom king and queen, but now they ain't even together, but that's how far back I don't care. I don't care. If you sit up in my crib, you could be blood related. If you sit in my crib talking about testing don't you dare try to match your what, crazy? Girl, I'm about to challenge you. Girl, I'm about to make your crazy look like one of the Smurfs. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm about to make your crazy. I'm about to make your girl. I'm your Huckleberry. Girl, I'm your Huckleberry. Ain't no half a finna step in my house. Then I'ma leave. And then as soon as she left, you know how you knew she walked out? Huh, because Jack got that bass. She got that bass in her. I mean, and all them people that did that, they been dogging you out. But that's why I want to talk out to the next generation. I don't care how cool somebody is with you. If your mama is the mama who walked out that house, hey, you better have, hey, when them cameras went off, you better have been checking her like, hey, with all due respect. With all due respect, mama didn't put you out, but I'm going to need you to hush it up and get your stuff together because you said you was leaving. And then I need somebody to tell me, do Jag and Gerald got 2 cars now or something? Because I'm trying to figure out how they both can be in cars, but they ain't nowhere together. I swear I almost heard an echo when they was talking to each other on the phone. I said, they in the other room. Gerald is outside job. I had that house talking to them. I'm not with my mom and them. I'm not with these people. Who are you with? Who you with? Who you with? Because, honey, they just grabbed to take you in, and if they did, blessed be the name to them. Because you need to get away from that. But I already know that's a lie. Y'all together forever. In these comments, honey, because I'm telling y'all. Sweet potato, hey, you're dirty. Too much mama said about that jet. She does. And Trick Mama, she the only person I know that I don't know if when she get up with people, she touch them. Huh? She touch them, y'all, and she know all their business. Because, I mean, how does she know everybody business? I mean, she know everybody business but Jag. But did y'all pay attention when she was on the phone with her husband? See, you got to pay attention to all this stuff. You got to listen to it. And then you got to watch what come next sometimes. You can't be too quick to say something because you got to watch what come next. You got to watch it all together. All together. So, did y'all pay attention when she was on the phone with Gerald? Now, he said, yeah, your mama's check should have came. Now, do you all remember when we go back? It's Throwback Thursday. Let's shoot it back real quick. Do y'all remember when Tasha K was saying, because she heard it dead ass from Jaguar's ex-husband, that Jaguar be taking her mama money. And she said she don't touch her mama money. She don't this, she don't that. But yesterday, she was receiving her check on the 1st. But Jaguar wasn't nowhere near her mama. Maybe they sent it to her and she sent it to her mama. Mm. Mm. Hmm. That caught my ear. And another thing that caught my ear is when she was throwing out them allegations, it may make it seem like it was true because she was saying it and he was on the phone. But if you're listening to what he's saying in the background, bitch, you lie. Man, y'all, she is just spewing shit. Like, and if she would do her husband like that, even if it was for clicks and views, even if it was for checks, it say it's worse than if she was crazy. And even if it was she was crazy. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Mm-mm. And then when she did that song, yeah, that song was nice. But I ain't gonna lie, when it first, because I got a couple opinions about the song. When it Claudia, how you doing? How you doing? When the song first came on. I mean, when she first was putting the song together, she said she asked the chat. She literally asked the chat to give us some words, and she was gonna build a song off these words. Y'all, I was dead in the chat. I was watching it live as it went on. And honey, at first that chat was putting in words like prison, insect. I just took some screenshots because I wanted to remember it. Because I'm not gonna say my idea out loud. Anyway, but yeah, they were like insane. Gerald, Goomba, these were the words. Like, so then she grabbed out of it. She was like, love, peace, determination. And in the background, that cute little baby was crying, like, get that crazy. You know, my translator was telling me what the baby was saying. The baby was saying, get that crazy bitch out the house, mama and daddy. I don't care how talented she is. Rent a studio. Go there. Her energy should not be around his children. And she gave us later on a lesson about parenting and holding the baby in the womb and all this. She gave us all that. But anyway, but she would not stop firing up when them kids was around squares, after squares. But anyway, so when she was doing that, I was thinking of a song that went with those words. Because remember, the first word she said was love, peace, determination. And I was writing in the chat, but because at first I'm gonna ignore it, and this was gonna be my first comment in there. I was like, first I'm gonna ignore it. Then I was just writing it before that baby stopped crying. And I said, the baby said, because it was love, peace, determination, right? Mama, come show me some love and get away from that crazy woman so I can have some peace. Because she's determined to ignore me. Determination. And then when she put the song together, y'all, I was like, this song is giving me 1994 like a mofo. Hey, yo, I can't even lie. And don't get me wrong, I love the 90s. I love me some old MJB. I love me some old girl. I love me some old Faith Evans. I love me some old SWV. I love me some old, you know what I'm saying? But girl, I'm gonna need you to catch up with the century. Like, girl, the song was good, like I said, but it was straight giving me old school. Mm-hmm. And then when the young man rapped, you know what I was thinking? Let Jag do the ad libs like Kelly Price. Like Kelly Price in the background, what's that song, her and Jay-Z? You Must Love Me. Just come in there back in the background. That's what you want to do. You want to give me something, give you. Come in that background, girl. Jack, give me your old mean ass background. Why that dude rap it, tap, didn't escape. Yeah, because he had bars. He had some bars. That's what you do, girl. Girl, you better go in there and work it, honey. You better sing for your life, honey. She better get girl. Yeah, but in the midst of that cry. So, Lil Jag and them came back on home, right? Mm-hmm. And that was his thing. My energy. And and there was a part when she told the dog she was going to kick the dog. Girl, they better than me. I could, once again, y'all. And I know they was probably just doing it like, Jag, I know you finna turn up in here. Ooh, wee. And I don't want mama to come up here and be like, we all up in this mofo acting a fool, girl, because you acting a fool. But, yeah. When she told that dog she kicked that mofo, she killed that girl because you don't want him in your song. Well, girl, your next track gonna be the dog barking as we kicking you out. Because remember, we over here engineering, so we gonna have a beat going. We gonna kick you out. Love, peace, determined. Girl, I was like, every time she started singing, I almost went love and happiness. For some reason, I almost went there though. Make you do right. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? It was moments where she was losing me, and I went, I can't even lie. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But girl, I was like, wait. I said, wait. Hey, so look. If y'all watch this, y'all know I'm not lying. And then I'm telling y'all, she was on the phone with Goomba. I'm like, hey. But Goomba did his own little live, y'all, in between all this. He did his own little live. Oh, wait. Time out. Sorry, before we go to Goomba. Also in that video, pay attention when she goes to tell Lil Jag to keep the kids, right? She goes out there and she asks Lil Jag, y'all gotta listen, put your ear pods in now, y'all. Come on, y'all. Look, Lil Jag gonna say, she said, what you doing, Lil Jag? Lil Jag, I think said she was live or something, or she was doing some internet bullshit. She was like, well, girl, that ain't important. Girl, I need you to keep these kids because they keep running here. Because I could tell, look, they keep running to their parents. You know why? Because their parents obviously attend to them all the time. Did you hear the powerful names they gave them children? These people love their damn children. And they probably just sitting here trying to finish this damn 90s track with you just so that they keep, so their kids ain't gotta hear you screaming all through the damn house. You know what I'm saying? Like the big bad wolf. So she telling Lil Jag, like, girl, I'm gonna need you to keep these kids. And Lil Jag like, what? You could tell she like, girl, I don't want to babysit nobody. Didn't I come for you to babysit me? Like, girl, is you crazy? And just as she's saying that, I hear Jag tell her like, well, something, and then she say she gonna keep them. Then Jag is introducing the kids to him. She telling them their name. And I say, wait, she all up in their house? And she ain't bothered to know the princesses and the princess that's in it? That tell me more about y'all than I need to know. Ain't nobody smoking in the house like she's smoking in their house. I said, what? Girl. Then Goomba sitting in his car. I'm like, who car he in? He in an Uber? Because if he in an Uber, please let me know what Uber driver was driving him around while he gave us confessions. These are my confessions. Just when I said I'm leaving Jack, I did another live. Girl, you better sit this boy down. Like, I don't know. They made for each other. They a match made in hell. Oh, girl. Girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay. You know, I always think Goomba done, but I've honestly been thinking that for about a year and a half. I remember when they would be riding around in that car, chain smoking with each other, and the dog, and they'd be riding around. Jag would be talking, and sometimes he would look. You could tell every time she took a blow to his ego. You could tell every time she took just a smidget of his masculinity. When she emasculated him. You could see it right there, huh? And I said, girl, she don't have respect. She don't have no respect for him. And then he'd just be sitting there, and when she'd be sitting on live with Nosy for 6, 7 hours, he'd just be sitting there on the back of the bed. While he can't even lay down in the bed and get some rest. They've been driving around in the car. I think she just want his body to be in a sitting form. I don't know if she want to make his body a L, like the upper part, the line, his legs be the line to make it an L for lame, or she wants to make it, she wants to swish down with his legs and tell him to tick his feet back under his chair and turn it to an S for sucker. I just don't know what it is she's trying to form him into, but it was like she wanted him sitting in the car or sitting up on the bed. I said, oh my goodness. And then occasionally she'll give a laugh and be like, yeah, I gave him some. Y'all must have bought a prostitute. You must have got a buy one get one free, meaning you got her, and then he got some leftovers. Because I don't know if it was gonna be getting it from you. I don't know. I don't see it. Like I don't see it. No, I'm saying, like, girl, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't. I was watching. I said, wait. Then when he did his little live, I ain't gonna lie. The violins were stroking. I mean, when I tell y'all the violins was stroking. And he was, but there was one part that I really believed him. I really did. I really believed him. And that was the part, crying red, hey sis, good morning. That was the part when I believed him. And that was the part when he was like, that's what I was trying to remember yesterday. I'm like, is Goomba in his early 30s or is he turning 30? Because I know she said he's like 10 years younger than her, and she's like 45. So if he's 10 years younger, that would make him 35. But now if he's 16 years younger, he's 29. And once again, I have a 26-year-old son. You know what I mean? And even when I say he's grown, he has a lot of growing up to do. And most of us did at 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 33. Girl, I can keep going. Shit. Shit. But yeah, he's young. And so, like I said, the part when the violins is playing. Because see, the one thing I know also about when you're young, you're impressionable. When your mind is young, it don't matter how old you are. Age ain't nothing but a number. You know, Leah told us, right? It's nothing but a number. Because there are people who are in their teens, in their early 20s, and their maturity and their, whereabouts are going to be the same when they are adults. They're just going to learn more. So they're going to learn things that, I don't know, but it's just a different, they can be mature. But I just have a feeling that, because if he's so wrapped up in it, it's just like, come on. I'm going to talk about myself. I ain't never been with nobody like no Jaguar. But I have been in the lusted love, what I thought. In love. I thought I was in super love. La la love. La 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 love. Okay, we in la la land having la la love. And it's a la la world. We're gonna have la la babies, okay? I've been in that kind of love with somebody and they were toxic. They made me toxic. And even though I was hurting people around me, people couldn't stand them, they didn't want to be around them. I didn't care. I wanted to be with them. So you know what you did? You were with them. So as long as he's in there, I mean, the truth of the matter is, it's only going to make him worse, but it also is going to make him damaged for his next relationship. Because at first he's going to think this is what it is, or he's going to think every woman going to become this, or this or that, or this. Like I said before, yeah, that, I was just about to say that. I said that the other day. The fact that this woman came on here, whether it was true or false, about his family and did that, and if these were the secrets of your husband or his cries in the middle of the night, his sleep, that tells me more about her character. I'm not here to judge. That's why I'm never going to throw those things at him. No, 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 no. But as long as you promote, because we've also heard Goomba over the years condone this shit. Just like even if you filming this, that's why I was happy he wasn't when she was calling him talking about coming here for business, coming for to try to pump that shit. Because if you taking these tragedies to pump your channel, what your channel gonna be all tragedy? Because ain't that what people so called got mad about? What's that network that had it's not the, is it the Zeus network? But it's the network, and they were saying, oh, all the shows are just drama and it's just this and the exploitation. Is that what she gonna be? I just don't with her. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, so he has to cut that off. But the thing is, the whole world could see that. He has to see it. Because when we talk about choices, this is where he's standing in the line of the choices for him. What's better for him? But like I said, when he was doing that little thing in his car or the Uber or whatever he was in, but it looked like he was in the driver's seat. That's why I was like, do they got two cars now? But anyway, when he was doing that, I think he did feel for his family. Because there's nothing worse than somebody you bring into your family's life, bringing pain to your family members, bringing pain to the people you love, bringing pain to your friends. Because then you feel like it's your fault double. It's your fault for loving them. It's your fault for, so I heard that in his voice. Like, please really leave my family alone. Because no matter what they going through, it has nothing to do with his family. And no matter what his family's past was, and that's what, like on YouTube, you get into it with a mofo, you done just did them dirty. They want to go look in your past and find out and go do some interviews with some people you got into it with. What that shit got to do with me and you? Even if you do it, what do that got to do? You think that's hurting me? I never seen people that old gossip be some good ones for them, but yeah. Well, that's why I was like, Goomba. I do hope he left her for real. But I don't, because as long as they still pumping Philadelphia and they still communicating, that it's bringing in money and am I getting my cut? Then he's being trained. When they say, somebody turned you out, you ain't got to be a shorty to get turned out. You just got to be somebody who wasn't doing that before and you doing it after. Now, the church folk, The church folk gonna call it soul ties. So they gonna say you got up with somebody and they was doing a drug and you didn't, but once you connected with them physically, they got something in you that they could put they good and bad in you. But it depends on what they had more of to give, you know. But yeah, so we don't know. I don't know. Maybe she is putting that good on. Maybe she is. Maybe. Mm. Yeah, right? Girl, Trick Mama, could you imagine why she's spewing out all this hate on his parents? Could you imagine as a family, would you like him? With her? Like, would that be who you be? Oh, I'm so happy my son. And then imagine as a mother that I could actually go on the internet and watch in order. Like, think about that young lady who they had, who was going on the documentary. I can't think of her name. And the one who was Cade by her boyfriend, fiance boyfriend. They was on the road together on with that situation. Your parents will always be able to go and see like there's signs we gonna see later. They could just watch these. You watching this train wreck in color. They watching it on the internet, and that's their son. This woman done spewed out that this man's mother was, you know what I mean, essaying him. No, no, no. I mean, she is one big trigger warning. Like, you gotta have some, man, to be able to even listen. To be able to even listen, which because and look how she trade on everybody. The girl whose house she was in, she literally started dogging her out as soon as she walked out. All these people done did this to you. You was homeless for a reason. She left the police station. She knew every police officer's business. How, girl? But you don't know your business? Okay, go ahead on your lunch. Go ahead, sis. Love you. Have a good one. But yeah, take your sins. He should choose him. The moment he chooses him, everything else will fall into place. He has to choose him first. He has to choose him first. Because otherwise he could choose his family and he'll meet somebody else and then he'll have to go back through the choices again to go. But he has to choose him first. He has to choose him first. But when you talk about my mama like that, whether she be living or she be gone, bitch, you can't be around me. That's why I said just like, oh girl, you can't be up in my house talking like that. And as soon as I would have went to the car, I'd have said, hold on, let me turn on this live because I know this bitch gonna say something stupid. If I would have left, but see, I would have never left my house. We wouldn't have went to go see Baba. We wouldn't have went to go see nobody. I would have told little Jack, little girl, first of all, go sit in the corner, Indian style. You know what I'm saying? Crisscross applesauce. I'm gonna need you to go crisscross applesauce because I'm about to check me a bitch. And when she leave, but you crisscross applesauce outside, right here in the grass. Put a blanket down. It can get real spiritual. You got an iPhone, you got a radio, you got a smartphone, girl. Google, go to YouTube, turn on some music that says peaceful. Get that on. You sit out here. I'm about to go up in here and get this heifer. That would have been what happened with me. And we could have fought. She could have had a screaming match. She would have been screaming all that talking. She would have been doing that bullshit while she was walking to her car. She could have walked to her car, limped to her car. I got carried to an ambulance. She could have decided how this shit went. But I promise you, how it wouldn't have went was me leaving and her still being in my house. And then me coming home hours later and she sitting up in that chain smoking, making 90s music. Ain't no way. Girl, I'd have been sitting up in there like, oh, I like everything on the song. Girl, you stayed home to make a classic that's just coming out. Girl, she is up in here giving us vintage. She is giving us vintage 90s, honey, and trying to sit here telling us how she could just, no, tell me the credit of, and then every time she names somebody, she give us they 1999 record. She'd be like, they wrote a song for JJ Fad. You'd be like, what was this, 88? Girl, do you know anybody who cut a record in 2016? 17? Shit. And that was 6 years ago. I mean, girl, we had a pandemic. You should, girl. Girl, look. She tell us she was passed around by a blunt. If you have watched Jaguar, she's named at least 20 to 30 mofos she slept with. I mean, from Jay. I mean, she done, girl. You name them. And if she didn't sleep with him, she knows somebody who slept with him and must have gave her details and Polaroids because she know what the PP looked like, what they did, how long they last, when they last jacket. Girl, it be too much. Mm-mm. 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 She know everybody business. But she'll tell you. Recently she done did it. She came up and she was talking about, now this is the funny thing. She came up and she was talking about Big L, right? On AT2 platform. She's talking about Big L. And first she on there, oh, Jay had Jay took him. Jay did it. Rock Nation do it all. Let me reintroduce myself. You know what I'm saying? That same Illuminati he and I want to be a part of. You know, that shit she was saying. But anyway, when she was saying all that, so then she says, but I'm finna say something I've never told nobody. So this exclusive. It's exclusive because somebody said it. It's exclusive. Um, One day Big L told me, basically in the bed, because then she lets us know how he had just gave it to her. He had just last night while making love to you. It was one of them nights with him. But before she says that she slept with him, she says her husband don't even know this yet. So now he's sitting once again in the background, like the background singer waiting to come out and do some background singer, waiting for one of the singers to get sick so they come out and sing. You know what I mean? He was sitting in the background and he says it, and this is what was his response. Oh, fuck. You know why? Because he's tired. You know how many times he sat in that car and she talked about somebody else's D right next to him? Girl, I used to feel so sorry for him. Like, come on, girl. Let me tell you something. I do not promote nothing, but it was many times I used to think, oh, I just wish I could have been her man because there came time. I might even just jumped out the car while I was moving. I don't know. But it was times I thought I was smacked her dead. I'm like, how dare you? Could your man sit next to you? Period, y'all. Forget if he was on live. Could your man sit next to you and be like, oh man, I remember I told this chick up, and then man, she gave me head for about an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? And then you be thinking, wait a minute, am I not sitting here? And she never once, when she would be saying and say stuff like, and my husband better, like that would make it better. Or my husband bigger, or my husband, no, 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 no. She'd be like, it would be some of the best loving I ever had. Like, it's literally, like Qualib, I can't ever say his whole name together and say it right fast. I got to slow down too much to say it. But when she would talk about him, she was saying he had this wackety whack, whack, whack. But then every time she talked about how he took her to this orgasmic, I'm like, which one is it, girl? Girl, you been with girl. Yeah, they passed her around like a baton in a race. Like she was for the streets. She was for the streets. And then when she told us that about Jilly from Philly, that she said, oh, they was passing Jilly. And Jilly and Boogie was getting it, and Snoop was hitting it, and Foop was hitting it. She just told us that about the police officer. That she knew that one of the police officers was up in there getting passed around. You know what I mean? They was, who's that girl? And they was passing her around, honey, like a hot potato. But you didn't get stuck with her. You stuck it in her. You know what I'm saying? I said, wait a minute. How you know? Because let me tell you, I don't know one person let me tell you something, not one person. I know it's only one way you know all the hoes. You the captain of the hoes. You chief hoe. Because ain't no way you Saint Teresa, Mother Teresa, and you know all the hoes unless you just vision them. But I forgot she hanging with the Dalai Lama. They might be visioning. I don't know. But I don't know how you catch energy with a square in your mouth. Like, I just don't. Can you see it? Can you see it? I don't know. I don't know. hmm I mean, she's super disrespectful. She is super disrespectful. His dad is a real pastor because she be throwing out stuff. I'm, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Some of these people, they get mad. They just get to spewing. You be like, wait a minute. I never would encourage a man to hit a woman. That's why I said if I would have been there. And look, I don't even say if I'm a man. I'm saying like I heard about the thing she's done. And she's put hands on him. Because even back when they had their arguments on, when they get into it, it's how she talk, how she walk up. And that's just it, like you saying about reflexes. People have reflexes. If you get close to me and you swing, I'm gonna swing back. These are reflexes. This is, you know what I'm saying? It's just you know what I mean? You do something with my reflexes are gonna do it. So don't be too close. Yeah, like I said, if you say, "Oh, your mama ain't cute," I don't give a damn what you saying about that. You sleeping? You sleeping at her? Why you looking at her like that anyway? You know what I'm saying? I'm not on that. Hey, but you get to spewing my mama and my daddy, brother and sister. But first of all, skank. Let me tell you something. I can't stand somebody that come give me somebody dirt because now they mad. Don't trust nobody like that. So if you come telling me all the dirt you got on somebody is when you were friends with them, you was never friends with one. Until I don't want to hear your shady ass information. Like I don't. And you married a man and you knew this, so you didn't care. So why do we even need to know? Why do I need to know? Well, you know what? He's blessed because most people who are born by their parents being sibling, they're illiform because their DNA is too close. And that's illegal in every state. Well, I don't think every. But it's illegal in most states. That means literally illegal. Like literally illegal. Come on. And then like she had one of her titles yesterday, like carbonation. I'm like, girl, why are you even promoting anything? Why are you trying to have a carbon island? Like the you know what it should be? Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, because I mean, girl, we talking on the chain smoking. That's what island she gonna take you to. Carbon monoxide island. Dioxide. That's carbon monoxide. See, certain words they'll catch me as I'm saying them. And I'm like, is that how you saying it? Is that the word? And she's trash. She begged that Jamaica girl. I said, first of all, not in my life. Not in my life. Not in my life. So, first of all, you're a singer. You're a singer. And you telling us how this been your God's gift for the last 30 years, right? And you telling us how you getting ready to make music, you about to be teaching old girl how to sing, which is gonna be impossible. Because, like I said, if that's the case, get me up in there too. Put me in the booth of imagination with her. You said it's only $9.99 a join because she said anybody can get these lessons if you sign up for Philadelphia. Girl, bye. Anyway, but you really willing to risk your mouth? Because what she was offering, oh boy, she had to use her mouth. The gesture she gave us with her hand was deep throating with her mouth. You willing to chance that you don't know him? How you know it's clean or not? So you willing to risk your gift for dinner? I would have rather heard Jaguar was arrested for running up in the store stealing groceries. Girl, that's what I would have rather heard. That's what I'd rather heard. But yet that food you was ready to get it wet for. And I'm talking about the song, so in case they say something. Get it wet. She was ready to do all that for the food. It's the same food that got cold in the car because you got arrested, girl. And then she keeps saying yesterday when she was coughing, she said she coughing because she got the gel in her system because she was in jail for over 36 hours, girl. Like, didn't you go in at like 2, and then you get out by like 2? Like, would that be 36 hours, girl? Like, first of all, I'm tired of you lying in my face, girl. When the truth is funnier, girl. Girl. The truth is, Jag ain't changed her bra in 2023, girl. The truth is, the truth hurts. Girl, that was my song, Truth Hurts. You done put your hands on me and Dre's about to get with ya. That was my jam. Jag is sick. Sick with it. Sick with it. Like I said. Oh, he was hanging, man. I was clapping. I was standing up and clapping. Like, remember what Eddie Murphy say up in Raw? And he say about somebody and a girl. But anyway, she'd be like, stand up and clap. I was standing up and I said, well, you better hang up on her. Guma, you better hang up on her. Because, honey, if a man won't stand up to you, he won't stand up for you. So you gonna come outside and somebody beat you? He gonna be sitting there thinking, well, it wasn't me. I didn't put my hands on it. He gonna let it slide for a little bit, bro. I want no man I'm talking to like that. Then you calling him in front of a bunch of other men and women and people and kids to degrade him, to belittle him. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Then one day, man, I say, girl. I said, girl, but you know her famous bra is the bra slash swimsuit slash sexy slash is that one she was up in that bathroom when she was sitting on the toilet in them sweatpants. It's like that Victoria's Secret one. So it got like the things up here and the end strap. Girl, she wore that bra in that jacuzzi. She had it on in the jacuzzi right after the car fire. She had that on. And then she had it on again. Then she had it in that bathroom. I said, girl, I didn't know if it was for Black History Month because it was black. I didn't know. But what I do know is I was like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. You gonna try to, just like I said, she was offering to suck D in the same restaurant where she was sitting there for 10 extra minutes after uh, degrading her own self and getting denied. Uh, After that, she was sitting there talking about how she was a business owner, a mogul. She was doing this, making moves, checks on checks on checks. She was, you know what I'm saying, all through the club. You get what I'm saying? She was making it rain. She was making it rain. But I don't know if it was raining acid because she didn't have any assets or any money to get dinner. She had a rusty, crusty $5. I'm like, why is this bitch driving around so much? You know, why is she stopping at the police station and stuff? And you ain't got no gas. You ain't got money for food. Are you gonna put the food in the gas tank? I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know. Was it jerk or was it gasoline? I don't know because I'm trying to figure out what she was eating. Because what was she gonna put in that gas tank? You online begging like one of Jerry's kids, and then you want to tell me you making boss moves. You know what I mean? She sitting here talking about some y'all say I don't work. I do work. You see it, girl. This like what the third time we seen you in the studio. This the first time we actually seen you put something together. I mean, just because you sit in the studio playing music, what that mean? We just watched you make music. I mean, why don't you stick to that? Stick to that. I wish they would do an unsung on Jag. I wish they do an unsung, but they. They said, hold on. They said, this one's still writing, Danny. We might have to do a part 1 and 2 like we did at the Barges, you know what I'm saying? But, girl, I can't. Oh, my goodness. She gonna make my hair. Man. I tried not to, but it's so hard not to have kept this one all Jag, because Jag was on it. They was on fire yesterday. They was on fire. But when I was watching, see, when you watch all of the shows, it's good also to watch the, what people say about it. Because like I say, I like to hear different perspectives. But more than that, read that chat. It's like the streets. It's always somebody dropping knowledge, message, knowledge. And you just put that with what you've been watching. But that might be true. That might be true. That might be true. Hmm. Yeah, I saw Queen Tulsa did a thing. I didn't watch it. I just seen it come up on my thing. She did a thing on Lori Lightfoot. I guess she defending her because Lori Lightfoot is saying she ain't get nominated because she black or whatever. But I'm trying to wonder how she became the mayor if she couldn't get nominated because she black. And sorry, Lightfoot, but you sucked as a mayor. That's why you ain't get elected. You showed us you showed Chicago during during the pandemic, during the riots. And your decisions was made up then. Your decisions was made up then. And don't get me wrong, I know there ain't gonna be a mayor to stop violence in Chicago. But it just didn't seem like you cared that much. And then, like I said, you know, you know, you know, it had nothing to do with that. And the whole city knows it. Because not only were people standing behind you, you had all communities standing behind you when you came in. You know what I'm saying? Because you are also you're a black woman, you're a part of the LGBT community. So you had a bunch of communities standing behind you. And like I said, no change. No change, sweetie. So bow out gracefully, sweetie. We're not gonna talk about the competition, but we're just gonna say I don't know what you were saying to defend Lori Lightfoot, but what were you? I have to watch that because I gotta see what that was based on. Because if it was based on her just saying because she was a black woman, mm, mm, in my mind, the last good mayor we had in Chicago was Mayor Harold Washington, and so that'll tell you a lot. All of them done put it up in us. And so, you know what? We're not gonna start there. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. But that's why you vote. That's why I vote. That's why you keep it moving. So, um, bougie, hey sis. Yes. But like I said, so as the Jag song, that really happens. So, girl, if you don't sit y'all, then like I said, Lil Jag. Jaguar told Lil Jag. I'm gonna leave y'all on this. Jaguar told Lil Jag the way they gonna get her voice out is by using her imagination. And I guess we're gonna be imagining her voice came out. Girl, you know what? I can't you know what? I cannot stand when somebody done rub shit on bread and is trying to tell somebody it's Nutella. We can smell it. I can smell it. It's not Nutella. There's no chocolatey no. No cocoa beans. No, none. Not a one. No. It's caca. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's caca. Mm-hmm. It is. Cockamamie bull. I can't, y'all. I can't. Badass. What you saying? Oh, my badass. Yep. 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 And look, let me tell you something. Andrew Cunanan told us about the industry years, like secret societies in it, these type of things. And in that, because he said people so secretive in their lives, so many covered up so much. So we know, Booney, that there's stuff going on. But you think you gonna come out and just be blah blah blah, and then they gonna be like, "Girl, get in the studio. We got a track for you, girl. I just dropped this. This about to go here. We about to sell this. When I see this one being a Grammy." When she was saying that yesterday, like this Grammy, where I said, "Girl, now you, how many Grammys you got? How many Grammy nominations you got? So you think you done did all that, and they coming to give them out to you now? When you know any award, all this shit is like." Mm-mm. I don't even want to get into all that. But like I said, she telling us old stale ass information about the industry. Some old this happened in 19, once again 99 ass information in the industry. Girl, did you hear it in 2020? Did you hear it in 202? This happened in 2005. This happened. You be like, girl, some people be listening to it and they be like, I was 13 in this. You know what I mean? Like, sit down. She, and then half the celebrities she telling us about ain't even alive no more. And I bet you if you put her in the same room with one of these people, she would just start screaming and trying to talk over them so they could say nothing. You never know, because I feel like all of this is a show. It's like show and tell. Y'all remember show and tell? You got real excited to bring your favorite toy and show it off to all of your friends, huh? Because they always gonna want it if they ain't have it already. But anyway, they was gonna want it because it was your favorite. Girl, they always show and tell. And look at all the show and tell they done brought us to the sea. They bought us a burning car. They bought us ashes with the belly down handcuffed hog style. They bought us little Jag. They had a boom boom bookie. And so they brought us that. What else have they brought? Oh my goodness, they brought us an episode of Cops. Oh my god, that was so good. And then they brought us they brought us an episode of Women on the Strolls, Pimps Up, Hoes Down, or what should we call it? Sunny Side Up, Hoes No. You know what I mean? Like the egg was sunny side up and the hoe, no, they didn't want her. They didn't want her. They didn't want her. They said, how about we give you some food and you find us anyone but you to give us anything, anything, a look, to say something that dirty, that's what they were saying. But that's what my translator said. At least that's what dude was saying. He was in the background. His wife was like, did that hoe just say what I think she said? He said, look, she's starving. She's starving. She's starving for a record deal. She's starving for a Grammy. She's starving. She is starving for one of them to tell any story about her. She wished one of them would be like, man, I remember the day Jag did this. She would love it. She would love it. And when Qualib came back and said something, she ain't rebutted that yet. He came back and spewed it out. He said, I'm going to say what I got to say. And she ain't rebutted it yet. She ain't, you know why? She don't talk about it no more neither. She don't say his name. She ain't said nothing about him. Well, she gonna start talking about him tomorrow. That's getting crazy. That's getting crazy. I can't. I can't. She done a Grammy full of shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know what medication. She say she on medication. I want to know what it is. Because they need to change it. Mm-hmm. Jag know that ain't no doggone arcade. She know. What she believed was the girl had already went viral. See, here's the thing. Her story already went viral on TikTok. So when you bring her over here, it was people who was already trolling her on TikTok who was saying, girl, bye. Now you done brought your ass up over here. What? Hey, y'all. I used to think the internet was super messy. I learned one thing during Kanika Jenkins, which is justice for Kanika Jenkins forever. Is justice for Kanika Jenkins forever. I'm always say that. But when that was going on, I realized how much people are getting involved. They're going to look into everything. They doing this. They saw everything. They watching, and they do want the best interest, most of them, or they want the bad people caught, or they want to prove it's some bullshit. Whatever it is, they want to do it. They want to do it. They want to do it. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, so no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Jag, she just saw that girl as an opportunity. And because they was yelling industry names, it gave her more to go with her, you know, you know, more with her theories and everything else. But y'all, I'm gonna have to get out of here. My mom is outside. We're gonna go ahead and run errands. I want to grab some a couple of little groceries. Um, I want to go to, yeah, just gotta run to the store. We're gonna have lunch, but you know our Thursday thing, so I'm gonna go and do that. I have enjoyed you all. It was so much more I want to say, but like I said, I started late, but I had to rest my body. I had to rest my body, and but I'm gonna come back today. But I'm gonna come back at 6. If nobody's going live at 6, I'm gonna probably come at 6 because I don't think I'm gonna get back till like 4. So I don't want to say 5. If I get back at 3, I said it for 5. But I'm gonna come back later and we can get back to chit chatting. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying each other, loving on each other. Cause I didn't even get finished with yesterday. Cause Jag, I'm telling you, girl, I could still talk about her, girl. But I've enjoyed you. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for enjoying and listening to me and showing me some love. Thanks for showing each other some love. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that crown on your way in or on your way out. To everybody in the replay squad, see you, thank you. Don't forget to hit that like button. To everybody who did not come in, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being there. And do not forget to smash that crown and let us know you was in the building. In the building. Thank you to my mods. Thank you, Susan, for dropping your head in. Thank you, Tina, for coming on in. I know you're busy. Be safe out there on your lunch. Enjoy some lunch too while you're on lunch. Because sometimes we parents and we don't get our own lunch. Enjoy some lunch, Mama. And have a great day. Everybody have a great day. Dana, have a great day. You off today, sis? Have a good one. Have a good one. And that's for me. I'm gonna go run these errands. Run these errands. And then I'm gonna come on back. And I love you guys. I catch you later. Let me see my sister. She has to work. Oh, piece of cues later. Oh, does that mean piece of cues or you were saying peace like peace out? Hey, bougie, I just read your comment. Now, she was saying she was big. Y'all already know I'm one of biggest fans. And I don't stand for nobody, but I will stand for Biggie. That's why I was going to get all up in Lil' Kim's ass. I was going to get all up in her ass like a wedgie, honey. Show. Show. Yeah, but I would have had a better chance. I'm telling you, I got a better chance believing she Jaguar though. I do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. 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 But I'm telling you, the people that I ain't even gonna say the people they say should be her dead, y'all. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it today. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it because I ain't here to shit on no girl. I ain't here to shit on her. I ain't here to shit on her. Like I said, every time I see it, I just think about one of these little like they could do it quick. They could braid her hair, bam, 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 bam. Throw in a quick little crochet on her, bam. She looks so cute. And because she look young, she look cute young, but she grown. So you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, bam. Girl, bam. We could go to DD's and find you a cuter outfit than when they put you in. Because if you going to dare to say that royalty is your opinion, because whatever we think about R. Kelly, he's still music royalty. I ain't never going to take that from him. Like I said, I made kids to R. Kelly. Sean. Ain't gonna take his music from, but honey, outside the music, honey, he could go on and kick rocks from here to hell and back. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if 22 of his counts wasn't real and the other 165,000 was. Girl, you better sit down. Go outside. I'm not gonna compare him to other womenizers neither to make him better neither. They all womenizers. That's just it. But I'm talking about his ass right now. Shit. Anyway. But musically, please don't you say nothing bad about R. Kelly shit. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Because he's wrote great music, played out, girl. We can go on all night about that. But honey, he ain't her daddy. He ain't her daddy. As great as his kids are, he don't want the damn ones he got. Them damn sure ain't her daddy. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a vasectomy. Girl, y'all know what I'm not even doing. I'm about to get up out of here. I love y'all, and I will see y'all later. Bye, my man. Bye, everybody. I will see you later. Because I'll talk about that for a lot of that. Girl. Bye, y'all. Love you.